What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday and welcome back to the Weekly Sauce. We're here with Pokemon news, cool cards, going through content on Reddit, different trivia sections, and checking out things on YouTube. So sit back, relax, and let's get saucy. Man, let me tell you one thing. It's been a long time since I felt like we've streamed, and I'm super excited to be here. The one thing, though, that I did not set up for today, though, was trivia. So I am going to delete that out. But we have a pretty cool lineup today. We're going to hang out here. We're going to go through some cool cards that we see on TCG Player. We're going to look at some nonsense that we can find on Reddit. We're going to check out any other Pokemon news that we can find through other Pokemon news sources. And then we're going to hang out and react to some other videos that we see on the YouTube Pokemon universe. So hopefully everyone's doing well. Like I said, it's been a while since we've streamed. It's been a crazy couple of past weeks. But let me know if you're here in the chat, and hopefully everyone's having a great night. What's up, Hi? What's up, Mad Turtle? Poke-EV Club? Jack Thomas, Yukon, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all so much for hanging out here tonight. We are going to get things kicked off and started. Let's start off with a little bit of cool cards. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up the trusted marketplace TCG Player. We're going to add some filters. We're going to see what cards we can find. Obviously, the first thing that we're going to look at is how cards are doing from the latest set, but we want to take maybe a look at Black Bolt right now. So let's take a quick look at Black Bolt. But one of the things I do want to look at really is the unique cards that are kind of in like that $5 to $10 range. I think that's the sweet spot of where cards can maybe catch a nice little uptick. But if we do take a look at the cards of Black Bolt, the Zekrom is currently sitting at $396. Obviously, those cards are always going to drop down in price over time. Have anyone pulled this card in the chat? Anyone pulled this card or seen it in person? I haven't yet, and I don't know. I mean, this isn't my generation. Like, I know a lot of people are going crazy for this card. You know, $415, $415, $415, $439, $432. I mean, this isn't my generation of Pokemon cards, so for me, this isn't really my set. So I probably won't be opening this card too much. And I know, obviously, people are going crazy for this card as well. 200 bucks, which is absolutely insane. But I love the artwork. It's the same style as Gloom, and Gloom is my favorite card of probably of the modern era right now is the Gloom IR. This card's awesome. The Zekrom EX, $200 damage, so we have $200 near mint. But Black Bolt, pretty cool. Let's take a quick look at White Flare. Every single week, chat, we're going to run through the same lineup of cool cards, Pokemon news, and Reddit. Go through some things on YouTube. And hopefully it's a nice space for everyone to hang out. So welcome in if you're just tuning in. And let me know if you're hanging out in the comments. All right, the Reshiram, $425. At one point was $483. Has dropped down then since. Obviously, these cards, like I said, are going to drop down over time. This set's printed like crazy. I don't know what the pull rates are exactly, but I mean, when you have a set that's pumping out prints, it's eventually going to have more of these cards in the market. This card's always cool. I mean, they've done a lot of good job with the Hydreigon cards. They had a really nice one in Surging Sparks, which I thought was a cool card. But yeah, like I said before, chat, this wasn't really my generation. The black and white era really wasn't when I collected Pokemon cards, so like, you know, I didn't really collect too much of this. But let's take a look at some random sets. So we're going to go to Pokemon, we're going to shop English, we're going to then filter by the highest cards. So we're going to go to product type cards. These right here, chat, are the most expensive near mint cards on TCG Player at this time. Shadowless base set first edition Charizard. You can get one right now for $1,400, probably damaged. Crystal Lugia from Aquapolis. Been some times been on your stream. You got yourself Mega Brave. Nice, that's awesome. Yeah, Hydreigon's pretty cool. Yeah, honestly, you know what it was? So I started a new job this past Monday, so that's exciting. But I honestly, I streamed on Tuesday, So it's funny, I feel like it's been a long time, but every single Tuesday is when I'm trying to stream just to be consistent there. Any other stream is really going to be a bonus. Obviously, when I have more product to open, that's going to be a thing, but I'm also trying to save some money, right? But that's why I think it's cool to be able to enjoy some of the cards that we have. You'll see some different style of streams coming up here soon, and we do have some products coming in. But right now for these, I do want to get this weekly sauce series up and running. One card that I'm really interested in adding into my collection is this Charizard Gold Star from Delta Species from Dragon Frontiers. I mean, right now there's one listed for 50k. This one's near mint for 9,000 in a PSA 7. I want this card, chat. I need this card in my life. I don't care if it's damaged. I don't care, nothing. I need this card. Who has this card, chat? Please trade to me. Trade to me, chat. I need this card. This is one of the grails I'm missing from my Charizard Master sets. How do I back out of this? 9k. It's crazy for a 7. What else is here? Wow, this is up there too. I really, honestly, this is another card I need in my Master set as well. I'm currently trying to finish a Neo Revelation Master set, and the Shining Gyarados is the last card that I need. I think I could probably buy a damaged copy for, wow, $300. I don't know how I'm ever going to finish this set, chat. I got to do a really sick trade or something like that. Yukon says, low-key feeling the pasta sauce for the giveaway. Imagine how legendary spaghetti would be. It would be even more crazier, chat, if I had the pasta jar that had the clown trainer card in there. And if you know, you know. If you were there for that stream, let me know down in the chat, because that was crazy. And it's funny, after hitting 2K, you look back at some of those memories on stream. We'll have to find it. I don't know if anyone knows when that was or what date that was, but that would be actually a good video to pull up here on this stream. But I do need this card. Let's see. Let's take a look at page... Let's go to page, give me a number, 1 through 200, chat. This is page 109. See you later, Poke EV Club. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you follow, check out her channel. Really good stuff. Every single day she's posting content. Wow, this card is awesome. See, these are the cards I feel like we sleep on, right? We want to, actually, let me do this. Because you want to find steals that have opportunity to grow is when you want to find the cards that are like, that aren't found yet. We used to do a series on these back in the day. 23. All right, Beat-Pop. That's going to be a little bit tough, but I'll take a look. All right, so this is page 23 out of this search of Pokemon cards highest to low on TCG Player. Let's take a look at what the page 23 brings us. All right, so page 23 gives us some nice mix of modern and... What is this card? A staff promo. Wow. One listing, and it's not even for... What's the listing price? Wow. Market price $129. All right, so this is like the $130 card range. So you got Pikachu Zekrom from Team Up going for $244. I guess you could buy a cheaper copy if it wasn't in near mint condition. You can get the Butterfree from Expedition. This card's pretty sick. Near mint, $185. This card's actually pretty cool. I bet the holo on this looks pretty sick too. What other numbers we got, chat? 1 through 100 and something. Look at this Vulpix. Shiny Vulpix from Platinum. You get that copy near mint for $155. Pretty cool card. See, I didn't really like the way they did shinies on these, to be honest. Like, this wasn't really my... I don't know. It just reminds me of like a regular reverse holo. So it's like, those aren't really cool to me, in my opinion. Let's see what else we got. Ooh. What's up, JB's Poke Shop? How are you doing? Welcome in. Looking through some cool cards here on TCG Player. We're currently on page 24. This is the Rayquaza Holland Phantom. This is a holo. This card probably looks insane. I love Holland Phantoms. Is probably my one favorite subs. Jack Thomas, we don't have a link up for 2.5K at this point in time. As we get closer to that time, we'll definitely get a new link and form up there. But for now, we're just kind of hanging out. Weekly Sauce will be a weekly series that we do going over Pokemon cards such as this on TCG Player, trying to find some potential steals or cards that you've never even seen before. Because that's the one thing that I've noticed going to all these different shows is that you can go to all these different shows and look through the different binders and find I mean, this is awesome. Dark Venusaur, winner, best of series promo. You can get this near mint copy for $123. For a price of a Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer box, you could buy one of these cards. Let's go to page, so I want to do the same link for 2K. No, we're gonna get a new link up. Now that we reached a new milestone, we're gonna keep getting a new form going on. I want to go to page 165. We want to find cards that are like 10 bucks. All right, this kind of works. All right. So what I would do, like if I had like $100 right now to spend on Pokemon cards, which I do have, but I don't want to spend on Pokemon at this time. What I would do is I would pick 10 cards from here and I would then put them in a binder and I would just wait and see how they grow over the course of the year. And chat, I did that before. I had this binder, and inside I have different cards that I thought were going to rise in value over time. So we have cards like the Moltres, which technically did go up in time. This card has gone up a lot, actually, over... So when we got this card, it was $5. Now it's up to 12, which is a pretty solid gain. It was actually way more. Yes, we bought it like right here. And what we should have done is probably sell at the peak around that $18 mark. But we did see a nice jump and predicted this card. At $5, this was a steal last year. That's what for a modern ETB, chat. For a modern ETB, a Black Bolt, White Flare, Prismatic, more. You can get 10, you can pick 10 of these cards. Not these are $100. Let's go back to page 170. That should give us to the sweet spot. Yep. So we're at the $10. Like this card right here, chat. I would buy like 2 copies of this card at $10 a copy. If I can go to a card show and find this card at $10 a copy, I would do that easily. It's Charizard. It's a beautiful trainer gallery card from an awesome set. I mean, this card is down to $5 already. Jumped up to 13 and now it's kind of leveling out. No reason why this can't be a $20 Charizard in X amount of years. Who knows? And I'm not saying go spend your money on like invest it, but like this is an awesome card. And for 10 bucks, you're trying to collect. Great card, great choice. What else we got? See, I'm starting to collect these cards. These are the Neo Destiny set. Neo Destiny is a set that I'm trying to finish right now. And I'm going to be a little bit screwed when it comes to some of the bigger cards. Like you can see, like luckily we have a Shining Charizard in our Master set in our collection. But all of these Shining cards we have to get. We don't have any of these cards in the top row except for the Dark Feraligatr, the Dark Typhlosion. We have the Light Asmoral. And what's crazy, chat, is that everyone that I see at these vendors and shows tries selling this Dark Donphan for like 50 bucks. And every time I see it's like 30 to 40 every time. I don't know what people think. It's always the unlimited copy too. But this set's going to be tough to finish. That one's going to be tough. But this is the set that I'm up to. All I need is the Shining Gyarados out of the other set. And then I can work on this one. Bang. There we go. So that's a little bit of the Neo set. And this card's sick too. The Light Wigglytuff is such a top tier card. So what I would do, watch, I would just do like this. Like a little demo. Like, alright, so you get Charizard, Lost Origin. So say we added that to cart. And then we go to, what was the other one? It's so tough with vintage cards in terms of condition. You never know. One card that I think is gonna pop off, I saw a lot of people asking about it on in a Facebook group actually, was this card, Mimikyu. It was a promo, not this one. I mean, that's a good one to pick up. It was... this one. This card's crazy, chat. I don't know what it is. This one definitely has a crazy pattern for it. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this rise. Up to $2 promo, and now this one's jumped to $10. So that makes me start to wonder, like, why not go? Like, you gotta. I feel like when you go to these card shows, like, go to that $1, $2, $3 binder and just try to find cards that like are popular Pokemon and are just cool cards, and you just never know. Like, I have a binder, I'm not gonna, it's all the way back there, but I literally have a binder, just cool cards. I don't know if their value, very low. It's under $1 for some of them. But there's cool cards. I think they're sweet. Mimikyu has some sick Pokemon cards to it. So why not pick up one of these? I mean, that's a card I definitely missed out on. I don't think I would spend $20 on a copy of this, but if you look at, like, say, the PSA 10 price, so if we go to, like, eBay, we check out sold listings. Let's see. Just buy them all. I wish. I could take the money that you sent and just buy something. All right, PSA 10. Oof. No way. It's tough to with these when you're buying off TCG because you can't see them. I personally am able to go to a card show like every month. Look at that. PSA 10, 339, 300. 350, 350. Maybe it is worth it. You get a near mint copy of this. $40 for near mint. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. See, that's where you miss out. You got to find those like random steals. That's why I like going on TCG Player like this and trying to find cards that are like $5 to $10, and then just try to like build out a sick cart that like is in my budget for what I'd want to spend, rather a weekly basis, a monthly basis. And I feel like we start to know what is popular. Like this card right here was down to, yeah, $2, $3, chat. Rayquaza was down to $3, and this is a sick card. Look at it now. $12, $12, $12, $12. Why won't this be a $10, $20 card one day? I've had so many copies of this card too. It's crazy. Let's add one in there. That's crazy. Rayquaza, super popular Pokemon. Amazing Rare. They don't even make Amazing Rares anymore. Radiant Pokemon. There's another one. Radiant Pokemon. We haven't seen Radiant Pokemon since. Why not go buy? Like, how much? Let's see. Let's take a look, actually. I'm curious. Did we unlock the craziest? Let's do product line is Pokemon. Pokemon type cards. Set. We're going to do Silver Tempest, Crown Zenith, Lost Origin, Astral Radiance, Shortage of the promo card. Alright, so there are 14 Radiant Pokemon cards. The most expensive one is the Radiant Eevee promo. So, like, this is a great example, too, of, like, what's this one worth now? So this was $4, $5. Now it's 13, 12, 11, 10, 10, 12. Yep. Have to buy those types now before they bring back and the price is soar. I know, right? This is the most expensive. $10. Why not this? Why can't this be $20? Near mint. Let's add one in the cart. Let's take a look. Bang. I wonder what this looks like at a PSA 10. Let's take a look, chat. We're doing some research. This is what the research looks like. Oop, that's way too big. PSA 10 goes for, okay, $70. That's not a lot, actually. Not a lot of comps. Probably a tough card to grade, to be honest. It's the Radiant card, but maybe a little bit out of budget, in my opinion, for what I maybe be looking to spend for this type of card. But the Radiant Greninja is a great example too, right? Greninja, popular Pokemon. This card looks sick in person. It's dropped a ton. I mean, it can't go any lower than this. So why not find a vendor that has like multiple copies and just buy a bunch of them? Greninja, $10 card one day, maybe. It's like, I'm just saying, like, for example, like, say we do bang, bang, and then we go back. What card do you try to buy, chat? What do we look for? I think these Radiant, I mean, look at 50 cents. Steel Gardevoir, same thing. Alakazam, these top right here. Radiant Charizard, near mint, $3. Why not? Why not? Why not this be a $10 card one day? $20 card. Radiant Pokemon. Radiant Charizard. Why not get it the lowest point possible? It's not even at its lowest point. Look at this. It's been crazy. What vendor here has multiple copies of this card? And once again, chat, let's see how close we get to $100 and see if there is... This has 10 copies. This is Japanese. Dang. Come on, chat. Find this one has 2 copies. Lightly played. Whatever. Nah, we want wallet. We want near mint. Free shipping. Let's do bang. Bang. Alright, 2 copies right there of the Radiant Charizard. Now you even look back, like I said, you pick up a bunch of the Radiants too of the... What's next? Like Gardevoir. Super popular Pokemon. Radiant. 10... Look at that. Look how much... That's crazy. Less than $1. Less than $1. Here, boom. 2 copies. Gardevoir. Buy them all. Buy all the Gardevoirs. Look at that. I'm going to buy them all. How many I just add? A clean Radiant Eternian. That's a great card. That's a great card too. I don't know how many I just added there, but there's a bunch. We have 15 cards in our shopping cart right now, chat. Where is the Eternatus? There it is. Yeah, look at that one. 33 cents, chat. 33 cents. Mac Daddy, what's going on? How are you doing? 33 cents. Bang, bang. Add them all. Shipping costs more than the card. That's tough. Probably delete that one. Near mint. Here's 2 copies. Bang, bang. 4 copies. Take a sip of water. Move on, chat. Here we go. What are your thoughts on the overlay? We like this setup? We like this setup better, chat? Radiant Greninja is so sick. I know, right? I'm telling you right now. Everybody's sleeping on these Radiants. Nobody has these Radiants. But one day, who knows? Who knows? Who knows, chat? But right now we have 20 cards in our box. Let's take a look. We're at $70.38. You can't see it because it's cut off. Nope. You can't see it because it's cut off. But we're at $78. Oh, let me see if I can get it over there. $70.38 for this cart for Radiant Greninja, Rayquaza, Amazing Rare, Radiant Gardevoir, Eternatus, Radiant Eevee, Charizard, Eternatus, Greninja, Gardevoir, Eternatus, Gardevoir, Charizard, Gardevoir. What else can we find? Let's see if we can get close, like I said, to $100. This card right too. Amazing card. These cards always perform well. Every single time this card performs well. $70 is so wild for what I have. This, want to see proof that this card is... what is it called? It's the... This card. $36.48. This is the same card that this is right here, just different starters in the Scarlet and Violet era. You can get it now for $11. Shipping included. Bang. We're at $81 now. What else? What else, chat? That's a great pickup. That's an easy $30 card one day. You look at the megas, you can get some like the camera. I mean, that's crazy that card's boomed up like crazy. I mean, this card was probably worth nothing years ago. Probably in your dollar, yeah. $4, probably in your dollar binder in a bulk. Now $10 because of the spike of mega Pokemon. Insane. What else are we looking for? What other Pokemon cards do y'all like to look for or search for when you are at Pokemon card shows? What else can we see here? These are at the $10 range. Vintage is always tough when you're purchasing off a TCG player just because the condition, you never know what it's going to come back as. Yukon says W overlay. Love that. Appreciate it. Love the feedback. What else we got? This card too. We picked up a bunch of these cards and we have them over at PSA getting graded. I definitely would purchase more cards of these too. At $9, you got an amazing Vaporeon original 151. You got the Gary on there as well. I mean, that's an easy pickup, I think. And I will get that card every single time I go to a card show. Easily try to pick up one copy every single time. So we're still in like that $10 range. And if we want to even, like this same thing too, you look at Celebrations Blastoise. I think this card has an opportunity to rise too, especially with the 30th anniversary come up now. I mean, you can see the start to spike and rise as well. This card was down to $5. Now starting to rise now. Now could be a great chance to pick one up. We're going to add that one to the cart. We could look at the entire classic collection actually and start to see what that looks like. Charizard still stays supreme. Obviously, it took a big dive down to $61, but once again, starting to rise up. Celebration starting to heat up. The Mega Rayquaza, huge. I mean, I remember this was like $11. Yep, look at that. $26, $33 you could buy one of these cards for. Absolutely insane. Next, what's going on, man? How are you? Celebrations definitely has gone up a lot. I remember even the Pikachu, I remember I used to sell these at 20. They dropped down to like $5. Yep, right here. Now we're up to $15. Great pickups there. Are there any lower tier ones that you can buy near mint for lower? Let's see. Like the Cleffa, the Zapdos. Like this one probably checks a few boxes for me. Oh. No megas, right? Is there any megas in this set? These have gone up, obviously, thanks to Black Bolt and White Flare. But if we look at the cheapest ones, it's going to be that Claydol one. Where are those Claydols? I don't think that has an opportunity to rise. But you look at, say, like the Gardevoir Delta species. If Delta species starts to rise, this kind of checks a few boxes. Gardevoir, super popular Pokemon. EX, super popular era. Delta species, this card's sick. Near mint, $5, bang, add it in. Let's take a look, chat. 24 cards in our inbox. $108, so we went over a little bit. Probably because of shipping. Let's optimize the cart and see what happens. We are going to optimize for current printings and conditions. Wow, nice. You picked up another Destined Rivals booster box? That's crazy. Ooh, look at that, chat. Oh my goodness. Look at that. We got it. We asked the chat, can we get, so how does this, we got one Rayquaza, Radiant Eternatus, and the Radiant Gardevoir, the Radiant Greninja, Radiant Charizard, a Blastoise from Celebrations, a Charizard from, let's zoom in. Rayquaza, Eternatus, Gardevoir, Greninja, Radiant Charizard, Blastoise, Charizard, Gardevoir. So several copies of a bunch of cards. So once again, you kind of invest in those lower tiers. It compounds over time. I think it's a pretty good idea. Pikachu, Radiant Eevee. This is a risky one in my opinion, but you never know. Radiant Eternatus for 40 cents is crazy though. Vaporeon, Gardevoir, Radiant Charizard, Gardevoir, bunch of Gardevoirs. So this after all came said and done, this came out to wait. How do I get to $98.94, if you can see right there. $98.94. So let me know, chat. What do you think? I mean, I'm not purchasing these right now, but we just built a cart. And for a price of a modern Elite Trainer box, this is a total of 24 Pokemon cards you can get. 13 packages, 24 cards. Absolutely insane. I mean, this is more hits than any booster box than you could possibly get. But that's just what I like to do sometimes, is browsing through different Pokemon cards on TCG Player. Like, you can do this yourself. All you got to do is just go down to the website, go down to the Pokemon section, changing it to cards. You can filter it prices high to low. You can filter it by condition. And then what I do is I go to the browser up top and then just change the page number. In this case, if I go to page 199, that's going to bring us Pokemon cards that are about that $8 range. And right off the rip, like, look at this card. A Zapdos, Arceus, AR, near mint. I don't know if this is it is a holo rare. This card's probably sick. So these are, I mean, once again, I just think it's cool to look at different cards that you may not see too often. Obviously, the new sets are always out and always talked about, but if you look back at some sets that you may have missed out at as a kid, or maybe an era that you didn't grow up with, you know, this is a cool way to kind of look and say, like, wow, like, look at that Executor. Insane. But I think it caps out at 200. The only way to get lower pricing, I think, would be to do to get rid of some things. So you can filter it maybe by just Pokemon cards, and then you can do rarity as well. You can do like rare, promo, ultra rare, and that'll probably change what page 200 looks like too. It probably brings us to like lower prices. Yeah, so now we're down to like $1.48. So like this card right here, I think is a holo, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. This card right here, like, super slept on. This holo is so cool too. And if we look at, once again, the PSA 10 price on this, I mean, $46 is such a steal for a sick Rayquaza card. I honestly love the artwork on this one. What's up, Jason? Or James, how you doing, man? Oh, no, I said Jason. We're looking through some cards here at the $2 range. Like, have you ever seen this one before? This Machamp from the Cosmos Holo. This card's sick. We do have some new set from the Mega sets coming from Japan. We do have a bunch of booster boxes coming in, so I'm super excited to get those in so we can do a live opening. I know it's been a while, and I know I said I was going to open up too many booster boxes or packs on the stream, but when you got the packs to open, you got to be able to rip it. So we're still looking through. These are cards about, like I said, under $200, so we're kind of in like a little bit of this is kind of a sweet spot, if I'm not mistaken. You know, you want to find some really popular Pokemon that, you know, maybe has some potential, like the Single Strike Urshifu. Everyone likes Urshifu. It's a VMAX. Maybe you pick up a couple copies of that, stick it in a binder, forget about it, and see what happens in a few months. Pokeball Pattern Sylveon, you get that for under $2. That's an awesome steal as well. So once again, if you have a $100 budget, go on TCG Player and just you want to see the tag teams? I wonder what that looks like. Let's see. All right, tag teams. Let's go. It's amazing because I remember I sold this card for so cheap, and it's so much money now. I sold this card a long time ago. I messed up. Awesome. Thanks, James. Appreciate it, man. Latios, Gengar continue to be the best tag teams. James, you have this card, I believe. $220, James, for this one. Look at that. Used to be $44 last September. Now it's gone up to $221. Insane. There's a lot of cards I need from this set era because I need the tag teams for Cosmic Eclipse. This card's sick. The Reshiram Charizard, 160. This one's, I had a copy of this one. I sold it for so cheap. Umbreon and Darkrai promo. I used to have this card, sold it. I used to have this card, sold it. Not for $286. I'll tell you that much, chat. I used to have a copy of this card. Sold it. Not for $100. Oh, man. That's what I've learned a lot over time. I used to have this card. Let me tell you, this card, when I had it, was not $73. It was like $8, if anything. Who would have known tag teams would have started popping off? That's a mechanic that they have not. I make this card example, too. I sold this card for like $10 a few years ago. $50 near mint. The cheapest tag team right now that you can get. There's none on this page. It seems to be the... Oversized. Wow, the cheapest one. This card right here, I remember was like less than $1. $5, but this is one of the best. This hollow is so nice. Yukon says, I've been getting a lot of views on my Mercari items. What's a tip you have that'll make them sell faster? I like to promote my items like one or two items at a time throughout the day, so my listing can get more potential views, and then if they click on that listing, they hopefully see my other listings. So try to stagger your promotions, because that may be able to help bump up. And also try to list more during like Thursdays and Fridays, because that's when people get paid. That's what I've learned if you're selling anything on Mercari. This card's sick. The Venusaur Sniv. It's kind of like the clay style. Yeah, so these are the cheapest one is this one, actually. I think we have this card too. I think we got a copy of this. All right, chat. That's cool cards. I can't talk anymore about cool cards. Let me know your thoughts are on that section. Let me see who's winning the box. I said, what should we give away for 2.5K? 47% of you have said booster box. 27% of you who said so many singles, and 27% of you said pasta sauce. Insane chat. Insane chat. I wish I had packs to open, but I don't. Alright, so let's move on to Reddit. Let's take a look and see what's going on in Reddit. Mac Daddy, what's going on? Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. Let me know what your thoughts are so far in the weekly sauce, the newest, our second episode. We're doing this weekly. We may move this to bi-weekly. We may move this to daily. But let me tell you something. We're trying to figure it all out. This is a no pack opening stream. A whole booster box. Whole booster box, yep. Let's see. Guys, got my first EX card. This card is sick. I have not, and it's in, it looks like it's in like French or Italian. Or Spanish, maybe. But beautiful card. Honestly, I pulled this card. This is probably one of the ugliest cards I've ever seen. One of the ugliest cards I've ever seen. And I sold it. Next, it says, school starts next week for my kids. I'm excited. It's awesome. This one's crazy, too. The Seismitoad hype pump is real. Chat, what are your thoughts on this card? I would never spend $200 for this card, I'll tell you that much. There's too much Black Bolt and White Flare out there to potentially pull this. I may change my streams from at night to during the day now. That's awesome. Safe to save, top loaders and PE firm. Wow, that's interesting. Chat, I saw something before. It was almost like a graded guard for your graded guards. New Shinji card is among Brave. Is adorable. Is this real or not? This person wants to know. That's a real card, chat. You can tell because there is not that awkward shine to it. So found this abandoned storage in 95. Yeah, that's sick. I don't know. I'm not a Gen 4 Pokemon fan, so this isn't for me. Stop getting packs outside PC drops. So looked at singles and said, so I'm saying, Chad, this person says they stopped getting packs outside of Pokemon Center drops and they bought singles instead, and look what they picked up. Bubble Mew, Full Arts, Mega Gardevoir. This card's sick. Love the Squirtle too. Love the Squirtle. Give that to Quaxley. Got a God Pack. See, that's the other thing too. The God Pack. Like, here's the thing. I saw in a video, I think it was with the Trainer Gallery podcast, it said like they should have done White Flare and Black Bolt and should have just done one IR per pack. Each pack should have had an IR in it. But I will say, like, a God Pack in Black Bolt and White Flare is cool, but the God Packs in Prismatic, way different. Way different. Pokésauce, do I have any error cards? No, I don't think so. I don't think. I just have miscuts, some miscuts. I have a couple. We opened up a bunch of Evolving Skies that's super miscut in the back. This person completed the T-Fest. Let's go, chat. You know we love T-Fest in the channel. This person opened up and got all the T-Fest love. We only pulled the Jolteon. I think James Swanson, I think you are the owner of that Jolteon now. This card's insane. Imagine being the owner of this card, chat. What would you do if you had this card? This person, speaking of errors, let's see. This is a Munkidori Prismatic Evolutions Pokeball Misaligned Texture. Okay. So it's an error. CGC does the error cards. But chopped up. $50 Bango burnt up. There you go. Blooming Waters Ever. This is what they pulled. Chat, remember when we pulled that Charizard? Remember we pulled that? That was crazy. What's going on in red? Nothing too crazy going on. I mean, we pulled this card a few times. Alright, pretty cool. Alright. Alright, so that's it for Reddit. Just wanted to check in what's being posted on. I mean, this is sick. This is sick. Graded with Beckett, yeah. CGC cards, I have like 1 or 2 CGC slabs. That's about it. But, alright, so that's going to be it for Reddit. We're going to go check on some Pokemon news and see what's going on at Poke Beach. See if there's any new cards coming up here. This is a Charizard Pidgeot's back. I think that's for a set for the game. It looks like there is a Hydreigon and Dragapult EX Premium Collection is being released in October. Looks like Surging Spark, maybe Scarlet and Violet. Twilight Masquerade. So not a bad little pack selection for that, I guess. So that's going to be October 3rd, $50. Then you got these bad boys coming out, the Venusaur, Stellar Crown boxes. I don't know. I mean, those are kind of cool with the stamps. But how many times are we going to get a Venusaur and Blastoise box, chat? Blaziken and Volcanion box, Journey Together packs, Destined Rivals packs, not too bad. Salamence and Reshiram. Looks like Surging Sparks and Destin. That's probably the best box out of the two, I'd guess. The most valuable cards. Here we go. Let's take a look. So the Mega Gardevoir, this one is going for $367 right now. That's the best card you can get. That and the Mega Lucario seem to be the best 2 cards from the set. We looked at that one just before. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's going to be insane. Imagine we pull that in our booster box. Or this. That is a sick card. That would be a beautiful card to get. I'm not a trainer collector, so like for me, these don't really do anything, but for some reason this card I think is awesome. I love OG Pokemon and Lieutenant Surge. I feel like he never got a lot of love. But then we got some really nice cards. Like I love 151 Pokemon. So this set is a little bit more interesting for me. But celebration fanfare promo. In Japan, players who earn 30 championship points will receive this in the mail. Oh, jeez. Sick card. Look at the Mewtwo in the back, Jay. See that? See the Mewtwo in the back? So cool. So cool. We need more. We need more of this. All right. So that's pretty much it for. Here's Prize Pack Series 7 list coming out. Oh, wow. Whole big thing. So it looks like it's going to be a bunch of these cards here. So we got the Pikachu EX, the Umbreon. Oh, wow. All right. So these are probably the top chases. The Eevee, the Umbreon, the Pikachu. Crazy. All right. That's Pokemon news. Let's wrap it up with some YouTube. So what I do is I mute this. Last time this happened, I got kicked on audio. So let me know if I lose audio again. But thank you all so much for hanging out here during the Weekly Sauce, August 5th, second week ever. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you are enjoying the content, make sure you do check out some of our weekly videos. Some of our most recent videos include our trip to our Long Island TCG show, where we went to the Long Island TCG show, did a bunch of pickups, and picked up some cards and made a bunch of deals. So a lot of fun. We went there with like a bunch of different slabs, and honestly, probably the most slabs that we've ever had on our possession. And like I said, we don't really collect a lot of CGC, and we don't really collect a lot of slabs itself. But so we went there with all those different cards, and we traded them in for different cash, and you get a chance to see what we got. But I think one thing that I want to do, chat, is like really consolidate what I have again and just pick up like a Grail card. Like imagine trading in like half of your collection and getting like a Poncho. Like, should we do that, chat? Like, what if we did a chat and we did a whole Poncho pickup? But yeah, this video was a lot of fun to do. You can see some of the pickups that we had. We opened up an Eevee surprise box, showed off some of the packs and stuff that we got. But yeah, we have a lot of different videos that we post on the channel. For some reason, our shorts are like cooked, and like we get like no views like ever anymore on those. I don't know what exactly happened. Like 99, 65, 247. Like we had, if you scroll down like a decent amount, not a decent amount, but like 4.4K, 1.2K, 1K, 1.6, 1. We had like 70K, 80K on another video. I mean, I don't know what happened with the short algorithm for our channel, but we're getting cooked. And we've changed some formats up. We've done we've tried it all, but chat, it's a grind, let me tell you that much. Shorts have been tough. You post around 11 p.m. That seems to be the best time for pack opening shorts. Yeah, see, I wake up early and then I make a quick video, and I'm just so impatient to like not wait to like schedule a post for like later. I just want to get it out and just let it roll, and maybe that does crush me over time, but like at the same time though, the internet has a gazillion people in it. You're telling me that my channel can't push out a short to more than 99 people? Right? I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. We're going to keep grinding and having some fun. But you can rewatch a lot of our old live streams as well. You can check out our 2K subscriber giveaway stream. That was a lot of fun. It's actually, like I said before, I like going back to like, you find old videos where like this one right here, we gave away. So that's where Jason pulled the SAR. Let's see this one. I said that if I pulled a God pack, I would drop pasta sauce all over my head. We opened up so much T-Fest. if you can hear that. Can you hear that, chat? Let me know if you can hear that, chat. Can you hear this? That's a cool Alakazam. I told you! Chat! Jason Legoff! Jason's in the chat! Can we get Legoffs in the chat? Can we get Legoffs in the chat? Jason Legoff, let's go! That was fun. T-Fest. You gotta love when you get sick pulls. Oh, yes! Not a trainer! Not a trainer! It's not a trainer, chat! We got a Pokemon for once! We got one! I don't even care that it's not. I don't even know. I wish I wrote down more like times of like other cool like things that we've done. Like I know one thing that's actually pretty sweet is where's the one? When did we open up? Look at that, Team Rocket, Team Rocket, Team Rocket, T-Fest, Team Rocket. We opened up so much Team Rocket. Where is wait? So if all right, so this actually may make sense. So if we opened up. Where is the... Looking for the chart. Yes, this is it. This is it. This has to be it. Pull the dang clown tonight. Yep. We pull the dojo of 2 of the evolution. This is the video. Where's the sauce, hon? Yep. Wait. This is it. Because there it is. There it is. We did it. Alright. Here it is. Alright, chat, so this is what happened. Little backstory. All we do in the channel is pull trainers. White Flare booster box. We opened up a Korean T-Fest box. We opened up a Destin Rivals booster bundle. Now we're opening up a 151 booster bundle. 2 packs left. Looking for the Charizard SIR to dunk this dang clown into sauce. Here we go. Come on, Flareon. The joke on the channel is that we always pull trainers, chat. This was crazy. I crashed out on this one. So yeah, this was crazy. It's so funny that I don't know how I found this one, but I remember now because I think it was the White Flare. Because I thought I was opening up a White Flare booster box, but it was actually Black Bolt. Because I was so pumped to call it White Flare Wednesday. Turns out it was actually a Black Bolt box. And then I pulled this. I pulled trainer cards all night. I think the chat was like, where is he going? The chat saying, rip the clown, rip the clown. That's so funny. This was back in 1850 subscribers. I don't know why I'm out of here. Yeah, it says, Yukon, you literally said, bro just got up and left. At least that one was needed to help my master. I know, right? Yeah, that one didn't get sauce, but this, yeah, we're... Oh, gosh. The clown got toasted. Yeah, that's so funny. This was so funny back. This was... How long ago is this? 1 month ago. This is probably what YouTube saw and then cooked my channel. That's why I probably get no more views on my shorts. I pulled that card twice, too. Watch this. Out of the sleeve, too. Bloop. Bloop. Oh, man. I misread. You can't see it on the side, but I remember looking at the chat now. It's like this one person. Like, I'm so confused on what's going on. No way. Is this where I pulled his art right after, though? No, I don't think I do. That just happened, chat. The clown is gone. The trainer curse is hopefully broken. So funny. What else do we have? That was 1.5K at, I think we gave away a booster box there. What I'm looking for is, so this is actually the series right here where we used to buy packs or buy singles based off of that budget of like $60. Look at that Look at that $600 subscriber giveaway. Throwback. Look at the stream setups too. I don't know if this one's gonna have it. Did we pull anything that time? Please, I see a border chat. We see a border. We see some. I don't know if it's just a V border, but it's not. It's not nothing. We're gonna hit the over. I think this card, if I'm not mistaken, is super off center. I don't know if it's silver. I don't know if it'd be an altar. The Zard was from the mini tin. Yeah, I don't think that card is. I think that was a different video. Let's go, chat. Tyler Brand, let's go. Let's go, Tyler. This was Evolving Skies opening at 600 subs. What else? The last sauce. After this card, we have sauce, chat. We do have some sauce. All right. This is a V card. I think this is the Umbreon V that we pull, and if I'm not mistaken, it's like super off-centered. It's green, so it's gonna be the... Or the Leafeon. Or the Trevenant. Not even the Leafeon. Alright, chat, we'll take it. You know what's crazy is that out of all the balls cards I pulled from these tins, like 99% of them were so offset. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying before. What's up, LeBron? Dude, so funny, LeBron, is that this old video that I was watching, you were in the comments watching. I'm just rewatching some old video streams from, like, that lantern. Did we give that away or no? We got that in a mail day. I don't know. I think we probably sold that right away. I'm trying to find when this was an interesting stream. We did this before where it was, like, basically, like everyone in the chat just kind of called out different cards. And we just like pulled out different cards and we just like had them like go through like a wheel, and we just did it for like an hour. That's crazy. What's up, William? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you're doing well. I know it's been a while since I've streamed everybody. Like I said, it's usually been about a weekly basis. Every single Tuesday we'll go do the weekly sauce, go through different videos and just hang out, right, and just kind of just check out different things. I'm currently trying to find the video where, here, 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and then we did I did it on my phone. Come on! First edition Team Rocket. Let's go. I haven't opened up a first edition pack since I was a kid. I started with Pokemon as a kid. This was open up a first edition Team Rocket booster pack. It's 3. Booster pack. 3. Fortnite kid, we're about to open up a first edition booster pack. Hey, see you later, LeBron. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Team Rocket, first edition. Let's see. Crazy. This was, how long ago is this? 4 months ago we opened up first edition Team Rocket. Chat, we do have another booster pack of that right here. Where is it? I don't want to get these in sleeves. I wish I had someone here to help me with sleeves. First edition. Digger. Come on, let's go, chat. Come on, chat. What did we pull? Dude, who is there for this? Who's there for this, chat? Who is there for this? What are we giving away for the... We just want to hollow. 33%. People want to give singles away soon. Darks, let's go. Squirtle, we got that sent into PSA to get graded. Squirtle, great hit. We'll take that. Come on, chat. We didn't know if this was a light pack or a heavy pack. It was hard to tell. Another great one. Let's go. Come on, chat. James, oh Lord. Magnemite. Ponyta, okay. This was crazy. This was a fun stream. Oh my Lord. Come on, chat. These cards are older than pretty much everybody in this chat, I'm gonna guess. Drowsy. What did we pull, chat? Who's there for this? 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. How many cards come in a pack? 10? 11? Okay. Come on. Coughing. Oh, that's not coughing. Yeah, coughing, drowsy. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was so nervous. This was like like a like $400 or $500 pack that I was opening, and and honestly, like,
1, 2, 3, 4,
you gotta
5,
go
6,
for it,
7,
chat.
8,
Sometimes you
9.
just gotta go
This is
for
10.
it.
This
Who
is the last
cares?
card, chat. What do we think? What do we think, chat? I don't want a slow bro. Come on, no slow bro. Come on, we want Dark Charizard, Dark Dragonite, Dark Blastoise, Error Dragonite. Chat, there's an Error Dragonite here that has the wrong number at the bottom. That's an error. It's so rare.
Mac Daddy, were you there for this stream?
We could pull it right now.
I'm trying to see if I can pull up the
chat. Thank you so much for the support.
Chat replay. Who was there for that? Red 03 was there. Glenn was there. Honorable Bunny. Wow. Mac Daddy, you were there. Yep, Mac Daddy wanted the Dragonite. Yeah, you were there, Mac Daddy. I see you here on the right side. I see your logo.
Oh no. Dark Arbok non-hollow.
Dark Arbok non-hollow.
Right.
Brutal, chat.
I had an idea that it was gonna be a light pack. Took the risk anyways. Dark Arbok.
That was tough. I do have another one. Yeah, I have one right here. But it's light, but it's not gonna have a hollow because the other one was heavier than this one. So this one, I'm not opening. There's no way. That would just be a waste of money at that point in time.
That was a light pack.
I have other like booster boxes to open. I just don't think that it's like worth it, and I'd rather give them away over time than open them. Like, chat, like I have a box of Night Wanderer. I have 2 boxes of Night Wanderer and a box of Stellar, right? And a lot of times I give these away. I'll probably do a Night Wanderer booster box giveaway at 2.5k subs. I'm probably gonna give another Night Wanderer booster box giveaway at one of the TCG shows for sure. But whenever we get our mega boxes, we're gonna open them up all up and have a lot of fun with that. Maybe make a video or do something in that sense. But what other things we had on the agenda? So we went through cool cards, we went through Reddit, we went through Pokemon news, we didn't do trivia, that's my fault, chat. And how about these? Do you ever see these? Where's this one? Is it this one? Yeah, who remembers this? Who was there for one of these streams where I just had packs dangling from the sauce? I've lost my mind, chat. I had this video, I think, I gotta give Poke EV Club and High credit, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, they were there for the entire time that this pack stayed up there. No way that I said it dropped. When does it drop? Does it drop? Oh yeah, there it goes. I think it is this. I think when it dropped, it like missed. I think it missed the pot. But we did this stream. I don't know what I was thinking. I just thought that I could throw it on there and just see if people would like watch it for like mad long. And technically, some people did. But it does drop, I think, in the next like 2 seconds. There it goes. See, it drops. And then I open it and it missed. But yeah, hopefully what our shorts start to go. I mean, I thought this stuff was all like pretty chill. I thought these were pre-recorded because I didn't see nobody. The pre-recorded of the sauce, right? This is such a sick card. Pokemon card of the day. I started to post these. These have been a little bit easier to post, just because like it's just, you know, these are the cards I have. Don't really do a lot of pack openings, I feel, anymore. But this card's so sick. More Poa, real or fake. You guys saw this one, I think.
The game is rate it or hate it, and the rules, they're pretty simple.
This stained glass Psyduck is absolutely insane, chat. One of my favorite non-TCG cards that I have by far.
The game is...
Cosmic Eclipse is one of my favorite sets of all time.
And Cosmic Eclipse is one of my favorite sets straight up.
This card up for just $40. With the resurgence of Black Bolt and White Flare, we've seen this card reach...
Then did it have a timer how you set this sauce? Yeah, there was a timer there that was set up. Really recorded midnight for the shorts. You had around 11 p.m. Little midnight pack opening Nexus. That's always fun, right?
Your thoughts on this card, and if you have...
I just don't really get how it all works, because like I see people's shorts that get posted and I feel like my stuff is the same, if not, I mean, in some cases just different than what is out there, and these just don't get posted anywhere. But I mean, it is what it is. YouTube and I want to go through a tough patch, we'll do it.
We're at pack number 28.
This is where we pulled the sauce, chat.
Are you kidding me with this? Are you kidding me, Chad? You can't make this up.
Maybe we do need to start opening packs again, because we do pull fire. We do pull fire. I just like had to take a break. It was just so much money for opening all the time. We used to do binder shows, binder streams all the time. Well, that's YouTube.
You know, at the beginning, I told myself it wasn't going to be an addiction. And then I bought another one. And then I bought another one after that. And now it's kind of starting to look like an addiction. You know, at the beginning, I told myself it wasn't
That Pack World dude uploads like a pack picture every 3 or 4 hours a day, and they recycle the same kind of art, and they so much time. Yeah, it's wild, yeah. Yeah, I spent so much time doing this short. Just the text and stuff and the timing, and I got like, I can't even see the views, probably like none. This is probably why I get no views on my shorts, because the amount of people dislike these things. Let's see, how do I even check? I don't think I can view it from this angle. I don't know why it's not letting me. Let's see. Usually there's an analytics, but I don't know why it's not there. But, oh well. Alright, chat. Thank you so much for watching the second episode of the Weekly Sauce. Hopefully, you enjoyed this. Every single week, there's no format. Whatever Pokemon news we see, we'll talk about it. Whatever cards we find, we'll talk about it. Whatever packs we may find or want to open, we'll open it maybe. But we're just here to have some fun and just hang out. I started thinking about it the other day. I was like, man, I'm like, views are down. I've lost like 10 subs in the past like week. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And like, what do I got to do differently? And I just said, I'm like, you know what, just guys, don't worry about it so much. Like, just go have fun. That's what, you just go back to the roots, like what I was posting before when I was like, you know, making it really easy. Like, don't complicate it. It doesn't have to be about opening packs all the time. Like, hopefully you enjoy like watching me for myself and like the stuff I talk about. And it's not always about the cards and stuff. You know, we're trying to keep things saucy and try to do as much as we can to keep things entertaining and try to push as much content out. But it's a lot of work, especially with 2 kids, a new job, money, everything like that. You know, you got to stay grinding. But obviously, I always appreciate the love and the support that the chat comes through. And we just got to keep grinding. I'm going to keep posting. Like I said, I'm good. Like every single week, like I want to go live more. Trust me, I want to go live more. I want to open more stuff. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. And with a busier schedule, when school's starting soon, I mean, we're going to continue to try to stay on schedule. Like I said, I honestly didn't know if I was going to go live today. I'm like, it's like, oh, it's so tough. Just because, you know, it's like, all right, you think about views, you think about that stuff, but then it's like, you know what? I love when people come in. Mad Turtle, Mac Daddy, Nexus. Gotta love the OGs. Poke EV Club, hi. Even if it's coming in to stay for an hour. Like, maybe I need to stream longer. But right now, an hour is cool. An hour is chill. Hungry Hollow, what's going on? And we're here to just have some fun. I'll open up packs. I'll give stuff away. I have no problem with that. And I'm going to continue to post shorts. And I'm going to try to post as much long form videos as I can. Check out these as we go along. honestly, like, we're doing pretty good. Like, from like a monetization aspect checks, I know that comes up here and there. They say like, oh, are you making money from this? And I'm technically not, but like, we're actually getting pretty close. For us to be able to make money on YouTube, we need to hit our monetization from a watch hours perspective. We hit our subscriber goals of 500 and 1,000. What we need to hit now is 3,000 or 4,000 hours of watch time in a 365-day time period. We're currently at 1605 for our watch hours. So once we hit 3,000, we can do things like memberships, super chats, which I don't really care about too much. Honestly, like, this is the big one, is the 4K, is like getting like the ad revenue and being able to do a little bit more stuff in that sense. We got a long ways to go, even from a content, like just giving myself some feedback. But we're trying our best to keep things going and see how it goes. Matt, so any new stuff for the Mercari shop? So I just posted a bunch of non-TCG related items in there, stuff that we pulled recently on stream. So it's more of the non-TCG related Pokemon card items, but hopefully if that's something that's interesting, you can find those. We will have new stuff in the shop probably when we open up some of the new mega sets that we have coming in. That's gonna be a lot of fun as well. But feel free to shoot an offer on any cards. Happy to make a deal. Matt Turtle, I appreciate you, and hopefully enjoyed the package. I think that that you got probably recently as well. But yeah, that's a little bit, not a rant or anything like that. It's like, hopefully I'm not coming off as like complaining or anything like that. It's just, you know, it's a lot. You put a lot of time in, you're grinding, you're working, and then you don't see the results. Like, that's in anything in life. Like, you know, I used to be in sales, and even in the job now, it's like you go through a tough patch and, you know, things get hard, but you just got to kind of keep chipping away. You got to keep doing the right things, controlling what you can control. You got to control that attitude and your activity. And if I can continue to post, continue to go live, hopefully good things can happen. And hopefully you continue to enjoy the content, and feel free to provide feedback. If there's something that you think that I can do differently, if you think there's something I should change, let me know. I was kind of built up on feedback, and I'm here to help in that sense. So I appreciate everybody who's been here and hung out. This card I need a poncho in my life though, chat. I'll tell you that much. I need a poncho. And how many times this is still insane. Matt Turtle, gotta keep on keeping on, exactly. Or as Yoda once said, do or do not, there is no try, right? We're gonna keep on keeping on. So I'm gonna continue to post shorts every single week, or every single day. I'm gonna go live every single week, weekly sauce. I'm gonna have an agenda, just like that you see below, right? I know, Yukon, I know, man. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old daughter, right? So that's always busy. A full-time job, but I don't want to get burnt out. Exactly. That's what I think that happened. Honestly, I feel like I got burnt out from going crazy with live streams. I think I went like 10 days live in a row. That was wild. Maybe I burnt myself out a little bit, but I was just trying to push to 2K. I just was caught up in that number, and that's what happens. But it's all good though. We're now that we hit 2K, and I've kind of like established like what I want to do with the channel. I want to do more like hangout sessions like this. I don't want it to all be about pack rips, because like you can enjoy Pokemon without opening packs. That's a tough one. This is a sick card. $30 damage getting $78. Wow, $20 all the way to 70. 2K is here, 20K is around the corner. Yep. Like I said, it was crazy. We got like we had a huge, like, we were up to like 224 subs, and I don't know what happened, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't care. Like, it is what it is. You lose subs, but like, it's just funny. Like, this week, it's just something about YouTube has just been, it's just not, it's like I keep trying to throw stuff at it, and it keeps rejecting, but it is what it is. Like I said, you just gotta have fun with it. Go back to the roots of like why we were doing this in the first place, and that's to enjoy the hobby, the cards, and the community of people that we've met here so far. And listen, at the end of the day, everyone gets burnt out from something, and that's perfectly fine. Take a break. Like, I thought about maybe taking a break myself for a second and just maybe taking a week off and just, you know, recalibrating on some things. And I'm sure there may be a point in time that I do that. But I'm a big believer in just, once again, working hard at something, grinding it out, and just trying to figure it out itself. But chat, until then, we're just gonna keep on staying saucy. There's so many cool cards out there that I've never seen before that you can build out a pretty cool buy list for $100. Chat, that's for sure. All right, chat, here we go. Thank you so much once again for week 2 of the weekly sauce. I really do appreciate everyone who comes in, says hello, whether it's for 5 minutes or the whole stream. Your attendance and your vibes and just the positivity that you bring means so much to me. We're gonna go live every single Tuesday for the weekly sauce, hanging out and doing streams like this, so stay tuned. And who knows, maybe we will do some surprise live sets when we get some of our booster boxes coming in. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're gonna do a big giveaway at 2.5k subs. And once again, I thank you all for hanging out, and I appreciate the support. Stay saucy, my friends. I'll see you next time.